Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. My name is Amar, and on this channel we review a variety of sneakers, those mostly being of my favourite pairs and those mostly being of Nike branding. Right, so I'll start off with a short introduction. So if you're new along here, please make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. Please make sure to hit that notification bell and stay up to date with any of my content. I managed to grab hold of 2 pairs of Dunks. They come as a pack. Pretty decent. It has a bit of story behind it, and it has something quite interesting on top of that. And I hope I don't take you too long with the video. So without going on any further, let's just crack on as we do. And I'll start off with one of the sneakers. We'll start off by looking at the box, but because I've got 2 pairs and it's a pack, I will just split it up. So we'll look at the first one and then we'll look at the second one, and on both pairs I'll just run through materials, I'll talk about sizing, and I'll talk about availability. So without going on any further, let's continue on this video by looking at the box and packaging of this first sneaker. Right, as you can see, I have the box in hand. It is a standard Nike red box, pretty neat. As you can see, everything's intact. And same again, if we are looking at the second box, it's that same Nike red box, pretty decent, all clean. So yeah, that's your box. Right, so if we look at the box label on the first sneaker, we are looking at a Nike Dunk Low Retro SE, and it's of a colourway of pale ivory black malachite. And hopefully this should focus in, but that's your box label for anyone who's grabbing a pair by a reseller. Just want to go through legit checking. And if we go ahead and look at the second pair, and if we're looking at the box label reads Nike Dunk Low Retro SE, and it's of a colourway of grey fog black blue chill, and it's of that same box, nothing out of the ordinary. And if you are legit checking or looking to get a pair in resale, that's your box label for you legit checkers out there. Right, so if we just start off with the tissue paper, we have this nice interesting tissue paper, and it sort of mimics slot machines. So you have a load of symbols, you have cherries, you have a horseshoe, you have diamonds, and you have the lucky 7, you've got the swoosh in there. So that's pretty decent in my opinion. What I'll do, I'll just go ahead and remove the sneakers, and I'll just give you a nice run of the actual packaging itself, because I do believe it's a very nice detail. There is also this leaflet which was inside the box. So what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and read what's on this actual leaflet or instruction or whatever it is. So swoosh may have slight variations due to the nature of material. Included coin charm may be used to scratch off the top coat, revealing graphic. Graphic will reveal underneath swoosh surface over a period of wearing. Right, so in hand, we'll be looking at the Nike Dunk Low Retro SE Lottery. So on this first pair of the pack, we just start off with the actual materials. We just start off by looking at the toe box and your toe guard, which is along this panel along here. We have that malachite colorway that's been dubbed as, which is along your toe guard, and on your toe box you have a nice clean ivory colorway. Looks pretty nice. It's more like an off-white color. Same again with your lace panels, it's got that malachite colorway. It kind of resembles, in my opinion, sort of like a pine green if you want to sort of put it against another color. Right, so if we just look along the side panel, it's a nice clean ivory colorway side panel. And if we look at your fox thing and your side panel, which is this area around here, it's of that same colorway, malachite green. In my opinion, it looks kind of like a pine green, and if we're looking at the actual swoosh, it's of a nice clean black swoosh. And overall, if we're talking about materials, it's not standard Nike Dunk materials. They have gone with that premium sort of look. It has premium sort of leather. It's more plush leather, so it's not your standard sort of general release Nike Dunk material. So if we just go ahead and look at your heel tab, you have that same malachite colorway on your heel tab, and it's backed on with the Nike branding, and it's stitched in that white colorway. Pretty decent. So if we just go ahead and look at your tongue, you have a nice clean ivory colorway tongue, and it's of a canvas material, and on top of that you have a canvas tab, and on your tongue tab you have your Nike and your swoosh branding in white, and it's outlined in black. Pretty clean. And I wanted to leave this one out last because I think it's pretty interesting. But if we're looking at your lacing system, the lacing system is very, very unique. You don't have your standard Nike Dunk laces. It's really thin. They've gone for that because it's a lottery pack. So if you're comparing it with it kind of mimics where you've got your winners claiming their prizes and they're cutting a ribbon. So that's pretty decent in my opinion, and it is based on sort of like more lottery, sort of more in the US sort of region. And if we just go ahead and look at this coin, which is a very, very interesting detail, they have given this coin, and with this coin it's pretty cool, which is another thing as coming to, because it's dubbed as the lottery pack, the swoosh has a unique feature where you can actually scratch away the swoosh and reveal some text, I'm assuming, or colour or like that. Personally, I won't be doing it. If I am doing it, it will be in another video, so please look out for that if I do go out and do that. I thought that's a really, really unique detail there. So as I said, because it's all dubbed as the lottery pack, it mimics those sort of like lottery sort of vibes, and where you've got like scratch cards and you've got sort of like lottery, and same with the packaging where you've got like slot machines and that kind of thing. And if we just go ahead and look at the midsole, you have a nice clean ivory colour midsole. It looks more of a sail colourway in my opinion. Looks really nice, so it's pretty decent. And if we just go ahead and look at the rear of the sneaker, we are looking at the outsole. It's of that malachite colorway, which I think resembles more of a pine green. Really, really clean. And if we just go ahead and look at your insole, you have the Nike and swoosh branding in the sole, and the sole colorway is more like a off-white colorway, same probably as the ivory, and it's got that same color as you have on the tongue. That's that for you. So if we just go ahead and look at the pair, and if we're looking at this other pair, they've gone with this really nice white and grey. So if we just go ahead and talk about materials, all the materials are premium to the touch. It's not tumble, but it is a lot plush, and it is definitely more premium than your general release dunks. You have nice clean white laces, and your tongue itself is made of white canvas material, and it has a black canvas tongue label, and the tongue label itself has the Nike and swoosh branding, and it's of that white colorway, and this one is outlined in red. If we just go ahead and look at your heel tab, it's a nice clean black heel tab, and you have your Nike branding on the back, and it's in that white color thread. Same again, they've given you this lucky coin charm, which is pretty decent, and it's the same thing again, mimics sort of like lottery. This is dubbed as the jackpot. Same again, you can scratch off the surface of the swoosh, which is really, really clean. Pretty sick detailing. I'm really gassed about that. And if we just move along and look at your outsole, you have a nice grey fog outsole. Looks really clean, falls in really well with the rest of the sneaker and the rest of the panels. And if we just go ahead and look at your insole. It's of a baby blue colour insole. And it has the Nike and Swoosh branding in white, and it's outlined in that red colour. Same as your tongue tab. Overall, just looking at both sneakers, I'm really gassed I managed to show you this pair. Right, so if we just generally talk about sizing, like I do in all my videos, when it comes to your dunks are your true to size. So if you do have issues or you have concerns in regards to sizing, do just stick to your true to size when it comes to Nike dunks. I do have other videos also, so do please stay tuned. I just thought I'd put this together with it being a pack. So do please hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the actual sneaker. I'm just gassed I was able to cop both pairs. Right, that's me just waffling on. So if we're just talking about the availability, and I got it on the 22nd of August. I do believe they are due today. So some raffles did go out today, which is the 26th of August. And some are also due, I believe, via Hanon app if you're based in the UK. And that's on the 30th of August. Also, there are other platforms. Do make sure to check that out. I do advise maybe checking out or downloading the app Soul Supplier. It's really neat. Everything's in order. Just put everything down, put all your favorites down and your reminders, and you'll just get them on a random. Right, so I'm about to end this video. I appreciate you sticking around. I believe I've covered most of what I said I would do in this video. So I will finish off by saying, if you were new along here and you've stuck around, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you sticking around again. And if you've not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to hit that notification bell and stay up to date with any of my videos. And with all that out of the way, I hope to catch you in the next few days on another unboxing.